哎 ，Jordan 怎么跑出去了？哦，关上门啊，关上门。Okay, so everybody, we have learned the volume, and we also learned the area of the circle. Everybody doing great. Okay, 我已经基本上。
I wasn't there that day, but I finished the homework.
对呀，这么厉害，不在都会做。哎呀，
Because I watched the video.
对呀，因为有 video，对不对？老师讲的清不清楚？
我没有看那个 video。
你也都会做了，那你上课了呀？因为 Jordan 没有在。Okay, so Jordan.
We're making a mistake now.
对呀 ，OK， so 今天我们先来 review a little bit about last week, and after that, we're going to move forward and learning something even harder. Okay, so when we're knowing that all the things we're learning right now is actually based on grade 6 or grade 5, based on what different kind of school. Okay, so I'm very proud of you. Okay, because all of them is nothing easy, right? So let's take a look at this one. So today, first of all, we're going to learn the thing is called multiplication of decimals. Okay, so 1 second, let me just open the class. Open the thing. 1 second, I need to open it.
Jordan, where are you? Oh, there you are. There you are, Jordan. Jordan.
哎，我刚才放好的呀，放到哪去了？What happened? Oh, it's here. Just my. Okay, everybody, let's take.
Where are you, Jordan? Where are you, Jordan?
怎么这么小？ Oh my God, this one is not doable. 1 second. Let me just using the whiteboard. I'm just.
Where are you, Jordan? Oh, there you are.
哎，你妈妈是不是跑走了 ，Amelia？
没有啊，
我妈妈在那个
我在想你妈妈在，
电脑
你还好啊，You Jordan，你这个被你妈打死了。OK， 等一下，这个怎么这么打不开？怎么打开怎么这么差的 ？OK， 算了，自己写吧。
你又在玩电脑了。
我这个东西非常的，这个做
我一会就
的非常的
你推过。
显示度非常的。
怎么了
OK， so before we learn today's thing, we're going to learn the multiplication of decimals. Okay, so everybody, you must know how to do 2 times 4, Jordan, right? Do you know how to do 2 times? Yeah, equals 8. Right? So yeah, of course you know. So how do we do 0.2 times 0.4? Okay.
0.8.
So everybody, I'm going to tell you, so the main character is still 2 times 4. So 2 times 4 equals what? The cat goes crack.
嗯，
2乘以4不会做啦 Oh my God. 8. Very good. 2乘以4等于 8. Okay, so everybody, let me ask you. Okay, Kelton 来了. So there is a 0 point and there's another 0 point. So equals what? So if you see that, so we see 0.2 times 4 equals 0.8. Okay, 0.2 times 0.4 equals 0.08. Understand? So Amelia and Jordan, there is 1 0 point there. So that's why you need to every time just add a 0 point on top of it. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just take a look at this one. 1 times 4 equals what, Amelia?
1 times 4 equals 4.
Very good. So how about 0.1 times 4?
0.4.
0.4, very good. Okay, so Jordan, 1 times 0.4 equals what?
Jordan?
Jordan?
jordan
1.04.
No, 1 times 0.4 still 0.4.
What?
Yeah, so what does the multiplication mean? 它是一个0.4.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Eleanor, let's take a look at this one, okay? So 0.1 times 0.4, okay? We already know, Eleanor, 1 times 4 equals 4. So 0.1 times 0.4, we're still using 1 times 4. So Eleanor, 1 times 4 equals what?
4.
Very good, 4. So all we need to do is just, you see, there is 1 0 in front of 1 and 1 0 in front of 4. So you just put these zeros there and put the dot here. So 0.04. Understood? Okay. So
Yes.
now I'm going to ask you the one last question. Okay. So 2.6 equals what? Jordan?
12.
Very
12.
good. So now this is a challenge question, okay? 0.2 times 6 equals what? Make a guess, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. .有没有小朋友能猜一下？我们已经算过了 So 2 times 4 equals 8. So 0.2 times 4 equals 0.8. So 1 times 4 equals 4 and 1 times 0.4 equals 0. So every time just moving. So 0.2 times 6. This is a harder question. Hello, Cotton.
Hello.
林总，跟我坐下。
It's hard to write with this pen thingy.
谁告诉我啊？有没有人告诉能做出来的？做不出来也没关系，我们 make a
做不出来
guess.
I want my guess.
Yeah, of course you can guess it. Colton, you can call somebody to make a guess.
Eleanor, make a guess.
0.12.
0.12. Eleanor, you're very close. If I change the name a question to 0.2 times 0.6, you get it right. But this time it's
1.2.
2 very good, Jordan. 1.2. Good job. Good job.
I
Make a
knew
good
it.
guess, okay? Get it, everybody? So we're just going to tell you how to do all these questions, okay? Everybody, if you want to take note, this is no time, okay? So when we have 0.2 or 1.2 times a number,
Miss
I
Carrie,
want you to think about it as this is 2. So what is the differences between 0.2 to 2? It's
Miss
the decimal
Carrie.
is moving one spot. 哎呦，Jordan，你在吃什么？吭哧吭哧吭哧！
Miss Carrie,
哇，狂吃狂吃！
Miss Carrie,
Yeah, Amelia, what's your problem?
can I go to the washroom?
Okay, okay. 好，那要不然所有的小朋友都去一下 washroom 吧，好不好？
Oh,
Yeah，都去一下 washroom 吧。Jordan，你慢点吃，等一下噎死了。哎呀，Jordan，没有人跟你抢啊。
不用等一下吗？
对呀，没有，我们等你，你
我
慢点。
刚刚会是抽烟说不吃完。
哦，那你要不要去上个厕所呀？反正都已经吃了。
还要喝个水。
对对，你喝个水嘛。哦，你这样子吃起来，老师吓死了。我以为是那个大老虎呢，大老虎转世呢。吃的
Cotton 哥哥也这么吃的，像恐
没有
龙
Cotton
转世。
哥哥不是这样吃的，Cotton 哥哥吃起来的喵喵喵喵喵
You
喵半
you
天
don't。have? Okay, close the door, please. That's okay, give it
Eleanor 说他也要吃了是吧？
不是，他吃过了，他在路上吃的。
Eleanor 你饿不饿呀？
That's so weird.
你饿吗？饿不饿？不饿。你告诉 Miss Carrie 你吃的什么？
I'm using my answer.
你吃的什么呀，Eleanor？
Mommy.
我们跟彤彤姐姐说生日快乐吧，彤彤姐姐。Where is the birthday girl?
Birthday girl 还在跟他们小朋友在一起画画、八卦，然后唱歌。他们居然在，你知道他们在唱什么歌吗？他们在唱 Madonna 的 Material Girl。
Oh my Okay, the material girl.
然后还有那个什么 I'm a Barbie girl in the
No,
Barbie
no,
world。
no.
对呀，这不是我们听的歌吗？
哒哒哒哒。
对呀。
That song's from 2012.
Yeah, no, you know what? It's very old song, right? It's so weird.
应该是 even older than that.
对呀。Material Girl 真的是我小时候听的歌呀。
那 Carlton 觉得你是2012年出生的。
Thank you, Carlton. Daddy, where are you going? 他们在家行。
Jason 还在吃。
那有一些无口不能那个的，今天一定要吃什么
Carlton 你饿吗？
Amelia 去掉进去了嘛？哎呦，
对，我也觉得。
Amelia 掉进去了。Jordan 吃的香不香？哎呦 ，Jordan 好香啊！你吃的是不是那个鸡蛋仔？鸡蛋仔然后配酸奶，是不是？
你
这是 yogurt。喝的是什么呀？你跟老师说说呀！你这个人怎么这样的？我又不吃你的，你告诉我一下。
喝奶。
Confidential information.
对呀，哎呦，对，生怕我喝你的，估计真是。OK， 好，我们回来。So when we're doing the 2 times 4, it is very easy, equals 8.
8.
0.2 times 4 equals 8 because everybody, you know, there is 1 0 appear here and I just add top of it, right? But why, when we do 2 times 6, the question is different? Eleanor, I want you to tell me. And Jordan, I want you to think about it. Why 0.2 times 6 equals 1.2? What is the differences between 8 and 12?
Because you can't have a 10 in the 0 point, like 2.
Because 8 is a 1-digit
Yeah,
number,
it goes
right?
to
It's a 2-digit number. Very good. Good job. 非常好。那个 Jordan 到底是吃了鸡蛋仔的啊。以后那个上课之前，我们所有的小朋友都要集体吃鸡蛋仔，这样肯定上课上的特别好。So let's see. Because this 8, there's only 1 digit. So in order to make it what decimal, we need to add a 0. But for this one, Eleanor, we only move 1 decimal place, right? And for there are 2 places, so we can just move 1 place out of it. Understood? Okay, so on the other hand, 0.2 times 0.6 equals what? We still use 2 times 6 equals 12, but there is 1 decimal place, 2 decimal place. So we move it back, so it's 0.12. Get it? Okay, so now I'm going to give you a challenge question, okay? So everybody, challenge question. 0.2 times 0.3 times 0.4 equals what? Yes. So 好了，告诉我啊。So as usual, I told you when you see 2, 3, 4, do you know how to time all of them together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. 2 times
Yes.
3 times 4 equals what?
24.
24.
Very good. 24. Okay. So what is a decimal? So how many decimal places? 1,
1, 2, 3.
3 decimal place. So when we move it back, 1, 2, and 3. So there's one missing. So 0 0.04. 0 0.024 is the answer. Understand, everybody? We're going to have more questions to practice, okay? Don't worry about it, because today we're going to have a little bit harder one, because this one will be including in our today's volume calculation. So let's say, take a look at this one. So 0.1 times 0.2 times 0.3. That's the first question. Second question, 0.2 times 0.5 times 0.1. And number 3, last one, 3 times 0.2 times 0.1 equals what? Okay, the number is very small, but all you need to do is figure out how many decimal places are there. Okay, so I'm going to give you some time. And Colton, you are the one who is going to call the people who do which question, and you're going to explain why the question is like that. Okay. Hello, Colton.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you.
谁的名字啊？你在做吗？还是不在做？
我在做那第三。
做呀。做呀。
蛋。
你看，你当然你还没做。
你都做完了，到底是吃了鸡蛋仔的？我跟你讲，阿米莉亚妈妈，主要是今天阿米莉亚没有吃鸡蛋仔。
不是，她掉厕所一次就掉厕所里，比较慢，快点。
掉进去了。阿米莉亚，你是不是掉进去了？你下次
做了几道？
大声一点，老师来救
3
你。
道。
OK。那你跟陆老师说你做完了。
我做完了。
好，慢慢来啊。
我send it in chat。Who's looking Jordan? J. Carey. Backspace.
Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at the first one. Okay, so Cotton, you take over. Just to call somebody. Maybe 让 Eleanor 做第一题，她第一题应该。
Okay, Eleanor, you can do the first one.
你在写啊？
Eleanor, what
我
is
那
the
个
first
information
one?
全部在那个里面呢，现在不能写，我算写。我没有 information。
Eleanor.
我不行，我要跟他发作业，没办法。
.006.
Okay, Eleanor's answer is 0.006. That is
That's a homework.
correct because
Very
you have 1
good.
times
I
2
knew
times
it.
3, and then you move the decimal back 3 places. Yeah. Very good. Okay, number 2, Jordan. Jordan.
0.1 because 1 times 0.1, yeah.
Wait, can you say your answer again?
0.1.
Okay, Jordan's answer is 0.1. Okay, let's see if he's correct. We have 2 times 5 times 1 equals
1.
right? And we have 10, we move the decimal place from here once, twice, and 3 times. The decimal point should be there, and all. It should be 0.01. You have 3 decimals.
I knew it. Colton, I send it to you.
Okay. Yes, Amelia is correct on all 3. And her answer is 0.06. Because these two, you'll get 0.02 like before, and then you times 3, you'll get 0.06.
Okay, very
Okay.
good. 哎呀，你怎么开始看 Garfield 了啦 ？Jordan 打屁股啦？
Garfield. What Garfield?
没有没有 no Garfield, no Garfield. Okay, so everybody, so Eleanor, do you understand? So when we are having those numbers, so the number without the decimal and decimal combines together. So you need to make sure that you only counted the number of the decimals that happened on the decimal places. Okay, so we are going, we're doing very good. Okay, so sorry, I should not do that.
上比在这里。
So let me just stop here and I'm going to show you something here today. So everybody, oh, Alexander is here. 今天有很多小朋友
Alexander Dude?
Yeah, Alexander dude. Okay, so everybody, today we're going to have a little test today, okay?
Okay.
So all of you,
Ah,
so this is a real test, and let me show you one thing. And everybody, each question represents different points, okay? Let me see. So I want you to show you. So each of the question for question, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 represent 1.5, okay? I'm going to count the number together. So for instance, so the people who finished the number
what's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, please send it to me through the chat. And I'm going to just calculate how many points you have in the total. Okay, so right now, please. And you can also send it to Colton, it's okay as well.
包包纸。不要写错。
okay, I'm going to send it.
Send it to chat.
I want to send it to
不要浪费时间
Colton.。Colton, I send it to you.
Okay.
那为什么没有人 send it to me 啊？哎呀，我混得好差呀。Colton 他们都喜欢你。
I'll only call Amelia.
干嘛干嘛干嘛？
I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Amelia, you're all good.
Thanks.
Amelia 全对。
嗯
OK，那你帮 Amelia 加9分。OK，
，to
有
wait，
9分呢。
Yay!
往哪儿加9？
就你自己记一下，他现在得了9分。
OK，
Mommy, that's
没
8分吧，8分吧。
啊，
okay.
你不是说每题1.5吗？
1.5，对对对，9分，sorry。6道题。
La 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 la.
I sent it to Carrie.
不要吵，不要吵。
Jordan, you get 7.5. Unfortunately, just one missing. Okay.
Hmm?
I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
哎，不要动，不要动。
In 1 to 30 calculate.
Okay, so Eleanor and Alexander, 那个 Colton, Eleanor 和 Alexander 有发给你吗？
没有。
I'm almost done.
哎，不要跟我玩这东西好吗？可以吗？可以吗？
Jordan, are you done? Did you send it to Carrie or
Jordan sent it to me 了，对啊。
I didn't know that.
Did I see that?
哎呦，好凶哦！
Jordan, please don't be so mean.
Okay, so everybody, we're going to just to take a look at this one, okay? So this question, so 9 plus 8. 稍微等一下，小朋友们。
We did.
Oh, we didn't record it like this before the part thing. Like oh my God, I have.
It was lucky I reminded you.
Now you
Yeah,
have
thank
15,
you.
18 minutes. I'll remember to remind you next time when we start.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this one. So we have 40 grams of Alex headed, right? So let's take a look at this one. Alex is not only have one part. Instead, Alex has 1 and 2. And the good thing is the part Alex have is equals to each other. So I want to ask Quack, can you tell me Alex has 2 parts and the 2 part equals 40 grams. Can you tell me each of the part equals how many grams?
10 grams?
40的平均分成2份。
20. 1
Very good. 20 gram and 20 gram. Okay. So that
and
means
then 20
1/10
plus 20
equals
plus 20 plus
grams.
20
Very good.
plus 20
Colton,
equals
so Jordan,
100.
Jordan, you are Colton's best friend, right? So Jordan,
No.
tell me. Jordan, can you
Immediately
tell?
no.
Jordan, can you tell me how many grams of chocolate does Colton have?
20.
Very good, 20 grams. How many grams does Amelia have? Jordan.
1.
I mean, we have to do one. This is totally personal.
no, no.
20.
20 gram. Very
We
good.
all have 20.
If you all have 20.
Like the top has 20.
No,
and
how
the
about
bottom has
Eleanor? Eleanor has how
100.
many? Eleanor
100.
has very
100.
good. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're adding together equals half. And half
100 plus 100 equals 200.
very good. 100 gram plus 100 gram equals 200 grams. So the chocolate bar is 200 grams. Congratulations. Very good.
怎么样？你怎么样？
Good job. Very good. Okay. So everybody, tonight, I'm going to ask you to make your
不
own
要动了呀！
Okay, I want you to make your own question.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to move back to the question we're learning earlier. Oh, where's my thing? Where is my thingy? Okay. What is
What
this
is
now?
that?
What is
What
that?
was that?
Okay, so let's
Very
take a
good
look
Like
at this.
that trying to bite me.
So question 5. Who wants to read the question 5 for me?
Me.
Okay, Jordan.
There were
都不要碰别的。
67 more boys and girls in a field. After 18 children had left the field, there were 373 children left. How many boys were there in the beginning?
Okay, everybody, try to do this one yourself. Okay, everybody, you have 2 minutes.
Jordan, stop biting your pencil. Hiya. Gonna get germs in your mouth.
I knew the Jesus.
Oh,
不要
inflict
动了呀！
emotional damage.
Go 蛋累死了。
不要动，不要动。
Miss Gary, I don't understand.
Okay, so we're going to just explain sentence by sentence. Okay, so there were 67 more boys than girls in the field. What does it mean? So if I have one girl, I'm gonna have 68 boys. If I have 2 girls, I'm gonna have 69 boys. I have 3 girls, I'm gonna have 70 boys. So every time, I don't know how many people I have in girls. So boy equals what? Girl plus 67. Do you understand, everybody? Do you understand this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
懂了吗？
then, after 18 children had left the field, so do we say that 18 is boy or girl? No. So maybe they're 18 all boys, maybe half boy, half girl, maybe 1 girl, 17 boys. We don't know, but we know that altogether 18 children were left the field. There were 373 children left. So let me ask you, if 18 children has left and 373 children has been remaining in the field. So how many children are there in the field before?
91. 391.
Very good. 373 plus 18 equals 391. Good job, Jordan. If you could give me the equation, that would be even better. Okay, this time you just give me 391. Yes, I get it, right? Because I'm a very smart teacher. I get it. You get it 391 from 373 plus 18. But think about it. Maybe some other teacher, they're having a very hard time. For instance, they didn't have their breakfast.
哎
For
哎哎，
instance, they're Jordan, 不要把你的笔放到鼻孔里面去。哎呀，你刚咬
把你
过。
笔放嘴巴。
Okay, it's very
Jordan, what are you doing?
Nothing.
So it is very good. So 373 plus
Number
8
4.
391. Correct, everybody? So we know that this 391 equals what? Girls plus boys. 对不对？啊，我们小朋友里面是不是除了男孩子就是女孩子啊？有没有不男不女的？没有，对不对？只有男孩子或者女孩子。Only girls and boys.
Exactly.
And we know girls, we don't know how many numbers, but boys we know. Boys 是多少？ Girl plus 67, correct? 对不对？ We don't know how many boys, but we know boys number equals girls plus 67. So that means girl plus 67 equals what? 391. Correct? So now what can we do? So we have learned this one before, okay? If I have 2 triangles plus 4 equals 6. So 2 triangles equals what? 6 minus 4, right? So now we have 2 girls equals 2 girls plus 67 equals 391, right? So 2 girls equals what? 391 minus 67, correct? So minus
Yes.
67. So we have just to do the calculations earlier today. So 324. So 2 girls equals 324. So 1 girl equals what?
100.
324 divided by 2 equals 162. So how many boys are there? 162 plus 67 equals 229. And if you plus these together, you're going to find out, yes, it's equals 391. Okay, so Colton, you can just explain with your language again. Maybe you're better. And maybe you can using what? You can just think about it, the number of girls is a block. So that's why the number of boys
Yeah,
is
you can also
equals
do that.
girls plus 67. Maybe it's easier for them to understand. Okay.
Everyone just remember in algebra, you're just putting something in. Like for example, here we're putting in a G. That's something we want to know. We want to know what G is. Okay, so it's not hard. You're just trying to solve something that you don't know. It's kind of like back then when you have, what is 2 plus 4? When back into plus 4, technically you usually have a blank space here, right? And you know it's 6, but you could also turn this into a triangle or something. And then you can have triangle minus 4 equals 2, right? And then you know that's 6. Algebra here is just a bit more complicated, but essentially it's the same thing.
You can maybe using the blocks for them to more, because I have already explained the algebra.
Okay.
So you're just using the.
Okay. So, well, the beginning should be the same. You know, there are 391 children in total because 18 children are left. 373 children are left on the field. So you add them together, you have your total number of people, and that's this entire thing over there is 391. Now, if we take off this little block here and we put it over there, remember when you plus something on one side and you move it to the other side, you have to minus it. And then you'll get 324. And as usual, you want to find out what 1G is. So then you can do 324 divided by 2. And that equals to 162. And 162 is the girls. The boys is 162 plus this little 67 block here. And you'll find out that it equals to 229. If you add these two together, they should equal to 391.
Understand, everybody? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is also, if you remember Amelia and Jordan, we should remember that we have learned what is thinking backwards. Remember? So
Yeah.
this is the same as backwards. So
要
we
动嘛
know that when people is left and they're
你想约范老师啊？那我就看一下6点钟能约到谁。杨老师，你不是很喜欢那个杨老师？不喜欢？
啊，什么
那我找一下看。
？Eleanor, what happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
That's the-
So everybody, so we have learned that working backwards, right? So think about it. It's the same thing. So we have know that. So at last there's 700 and 373 people left. So where do we get it? It's minus 18, we get 373. Remember, Amelia, we have do this one before, right? So what is the original
懂了。
balance? 391. Get it? So we have learned this one before, right? Okay, so let's just take a look at number 6. Jessica had twice as many sweets as Linda and 25 fewer sweets than Zoe. They had 100 sweets altogether. How many sweets did Zoe have?这只有几个小朋友？有3个小朋友，对不对？好了，小朋友写好 Jessica、Linda and Zoe。看到没有，小朋友？把3个小朋友的名字分开写好。好，有些小朋友说：“哎呀，我不会写名字怎么办？”那你就苹果、香蕉，然后你还是写名字方便，对不对 ？So if you don't want to, you can even say triangle and circle and square. It doesn't matter. It's just a symbol, just to because if you see Jessica, it's a lot of work. Linda, right? And Zoe, there are a lot of work. There are a
Oh
lot
my
of work.
God, so many people.
Right, yes. So J, L, and Z, it's easier. So Jessica had twice many sweets as Linda. Okay, so if Linda has 1 block, Jessica should have 2 same blocks. Correct, everybody?
问一下哈，
If Linda has X, Jessica should have 2X. Correct, everybody? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you hate X, you said, I don't like X. Okay, so you're just doing blocks, it's fine. Okay, X just for me to easier because you know what? 老师画出来的这个长方形明显每一个都不一样，对吧？一看每个都不一样，对不对？ So you can just do that. And 25 fewer than Zoe. So that means Zoe is 25 more than Jessica. So Zoe is also 2x and what? 25 more. Correct, everybody? Am I right? 哎，我画的好不好 ？So far 还不错哈，是不是 so far 还不错
So far, so good.
So far, so good. They had altogether 100 sweets. 也就是说，这么多 x 和25加起来等于多少？所以我们来数一下，一共有多少个 x， 好不好 ？The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5x plus 25 equals what? 100 candies. Okay, so 5x equals what? 75. Very good. Good job, Jordan. And so x equals what? 75 divided by 5.
你会不会做啊？
So it's 15 for Linda because Linda is 1x. So Zoe has how many? Zoe has x plus 25. So equals what? 15 plus 15 plus 25.
55.
55. Very good. So Linda
Yes.
has 55 candies. Okay. So I'm going to stop here, let you think about it if you don't understand part of them. So Colton, maybe you just explain this part a little bit more because I think they understand all
Okay.
of them plus together equals 100 with no problem, right?
Mm.
So everybody, they understand they're like 5x, I think they should understand. Or they can say 5 blocks, 对不对？有
Yeah.
5个 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5个 blocks, 然后加上25等于100，对不对？
看得懂吗？
This one, maybe this one you explain to them. So how can we find out each block equals 15? Colton?
Can you clean the board thing a little?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, Colton.
Okay, we have 5 blocks plus 25 equals 100. In order to find 5 blocks, we must have only 5 blocks on one side. How do we do that? We minus 25 on both sides. What is 100 minus 25? We have 75. And then we have 5 blocks. How do we get rid of the 5 to find 1 block? We divide by 5 on both sides. What is 75 divided by 5? Well, I'm pretty sure all of you know how to do long division and stuff. You will get 15. So one single block will equal to 15. And if we go back to Linda, Linda had 1 block. So Linda has 15.
做好。
And look at Jessica. Jessica has twice as many sweets. So she had 2 blocks. What is 15 plus 15? That is 30. And then you have 2 blocks. Zoe, who has 2 blocks, plus 25. And we already know that Jessica, two blocks is 30. So 30 plus 25 would be 55. Baba bing, baba boom.
Everybody understand?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Good job. 哎呦，今天 Jordan 真是那个好可爱呀，像个鸡蛋一样。
What? I'm bored.
Okay, okay. So everybody, so we have learned this one very well. Okay, so today we have actually learned so many things. So we have learned a little bit the multiple multiplication of the decimal, and we also learned the word problem, and the word problem is based on algebra, and we also do a little bit of calculations. So good job, boys and girls. We did very good, except the part of the word problem I didn't record it. Okay. So they
You
probably-
did a bad job.
yeah, they could. Yeah, it's dog's fault. It's not my fault. I'm good. Okay, so everybody, thank you very much for being here, and you did a fabulous job. Okay, so we're gonna
Yes.
see each other next week. I think next week is a long weekend, right? I'm
Yeah.
not sure if you want to have class or not. Just let me know. And yeah, so we're going to, no matter how, have Colton and have our Quack as our teacher
其
assistant.
他人都
Okay?
跑哪去了？
快在这里。
Quack 在这儿，
其他人都跑哪去了？
Quack is a
I'm
real
here.
今天有那个，他们今天有活动，他们今天有那个。
here.
OK，好，你 OK。Next time 你就是你和 Cotton 哥哥一起做 teacher assistant，OK？好，别的小朋友，我跟你说 ，Eleanor 和 Jordan 2个人分数是一样的啊，下一次我们再努力，好不好？OK，so that's it for today's class.
Next time I want to change my name to Carrie.
OK，拜拜。
拜拜。